What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Jay's Life Out Loud. So these are see, I got this plant in front of me. Started this plant from seed. It is the early summer squash, as y'all can see. And this squash started from, let me see if I can get in there, this seed. Now, you plant this seed in the dirt, and this is what comes out. Now, that may sound simple to you, but when you think about the big picture of things, this is what we need to do, or need to start doing if you're not doing, is planting the seed into people's life. You never know what message or what you can say to a person that can help plant that seed that'll grow. So when I showed you the little seed, y'all stick with me now because I'm trying to get to a point. When I showed you the little seed, this little seed became this plant. And if you've ever seen squash grow, there are vines that will grow all over the place and flowers will pop up. And when those flowers are pollinated, you'll get your squash from the garden to the table. So if you take this seed and just say this seed is a good word, and you have somebody, a person, and the person is this soil. The soil is there to be used by the seed, and it needs that seed to produce something, because anything natural comes from a seed. So if you plant the seed, if you give that person a word of wisdom, if you give that person a word of encouragement, if you give that person a word that may stop them from committing suicide, a hug that may stop them from committing suicide, a good word that could change their day, a good word of advice that can lead them into a different direction. You go from seed, just you making that word, drop that seed in there, and that seed grows. In the Bible, it says faith the size of a mustard seed. So a mustard seed is way smaller than this. But what I'm telling you is, if you plant this seed in somebody, just imagine how far it can go. It's something simple. A good word, good deed. But it has to start somewhere. Why not come from you? So what I'm doing today is, because you plant the seed, you give it good fertilizer, you water it, you give it good light. What happens to that seed after it starts growing? It starts to grow. Now I got to excuse that light. Got it hooked up to my computer, and the computer is updating. So after a while, that plant gets so big that it either needs to be planted in the ground or planted in another pot. See them roots? It all started from a seed. That's called a good foundation. So now this has to go into a bigger pot. And those seeds were spread just in this pot. But do you see how that seed gets bigger and bigger? The roots grow. And a lot of times those roots are that person taking that good word, that seed you planted, and then letting it reach to other people, touching other people. So after that first good frost, you know what's going to happen? After that first good frost, this has to go in the ground. And when this go in the ground, the roots are not going to have any barriers. It's going to grow big, strong, and it's going to go everywhere. So, what I'm telling y'all is that you need to plant your seed. Give a good word. Give a nice hug. Give good encouragement. Y'all, I'm wrong. This is a cucumber. This is a cucumber. But y'all can get the point. Y'all definitely get the point. It all starts with a seed. I'm telling y'all this for a reason. And then I realized as I'm switching out the pot, because a lot of my starter seeds are coming up and I got to get them out of there because it got the top on them. And I want the other seeds to keep going. Y'all got so many seeds. I got a bag full of seeds. Cucumbers. Different plant. Same scenario. And this is even more amazing because look at that seed. Look how small that seed is. I just had to transfer this because it's getting so big. So spread them seeds. Bless somebody. Show somebody some love. And look what happens. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Much love.